Hey y'all, this is tryout time again. We're going to try out today down here at my little, what I call my testing pond, because there's all kinds, there's hundreds or thousands of little brim, little sunfish in here. But today, what we're going to try is this right here, Uncle Josh's mealworms. Uncle Josh. And we're going to try these mealworms, and we're going to see how many we catch and see if they work. So y'all hang tight. Here we go. I've got a mealworm on here. Uncle Josh's mealworm. And we're going to see if we catch one on the first cast. Just toss it right out there and see what happens. Well, we didn't get one on the first cast. I seen one right out there. Let's just go out there and catch it. So we're going to try something a little different here. The rig get a little bit different. Let me look on here. Okay, did you just hook it? Shows on here to just hook it right straight through there. On just a hook plan, you just hook it through it. All right, so that's not what I did. And it don't look as appetizing, obviously. So I will put another one on here and we'll see what happens with it. So here's what they look like. I think I showed a while ago when I started, but they're just they look kind of like a little maggot. That's what they look like, but they're called a mealworm. I'm using a little tiny hook because there's little tiny brim in here. Alright, so it showed there to just run it right straight through. Just right straight through it. And so let's do that. Just go right straight through it like that right there. That's the way it showed it. That's the way we're going to do it. That looks like a real little worm right there. I'm going to toss it right out here under that tree limb. We're going to see if Uncle Josh's bait works or if it don't. See that snake over there? Man, that thing's big. Like a Loch Ness monster coming across this thing. Man, what a snake. As long as he stays down there, we'll be happy. Well, they may not bite this stuff at all. It could be that my worm ain't on there no more. Alright, so that didn't work. Alright. One probably grabbed it right off of there because they grab it pretty violent sometimes. I'm gonna run the hook. I don't know. We'll figure it out here. If they'll bite these things, we're gonna figure it out. I'll just run it right up through it like you would a regular red worm. We'll see what happens with that. Looking around for that snake. There he is right there. Doggone stinking cottonmouth that. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. He's right here at my feet. Look at that big old son of a gun. Well, that made my hair stand up. I was looking down there to see where he went, and he was right here in front of me. Man, that's a big old snake. He's still swimming across there. Big old cottonmouth. You see how his head was shaped there? It had that triangle-shaped head, that means they're poisonous. And they are poisonous. And they'll go out of their way to get to where you're at, too. I was raised up around them things. I know how they are. I know how they are. When I was a kid, I'd go squirrel hunting, and I'd kill more snakes than I did squirrels. Yeah, he was right there in front of me. So glad I seen him before I got messed around and stepped on him or something. There we go. We're getting a bite this time. There we go. We got one. We got us one. There we go. There we go. It's a little, what is it? Whoop, he's down there on the ground now. Come here. It looks like a little bluegill. We'll get him back out there in the water and let him get the dirt off of him. Alright, so they will hit a mealworm. There's one fish. There's one. Let's see if we can get another one. I think I threw the worm off, looked like it. Oh, there we go, got a fish. I guess I didn't throw the worm off. Or not all of it anyway. Come here, little jumping thing. Jumping jack. Little jumping jack. I gotta lip him. Ain't he pretty? Ain't he something? Get out there. Alright, let's get another one. That's 2 fish on 2 casts in a row. I mean, I've cast a bunch more than that, but they're starting to bite now. Let's get another mealworm. That's the only thing about these mealworms, they can get them off your hook. Looks to me like they can get them pretty good. There we go. Pull him through the grass and moss and get him anyway. Yeah, we got him. He's in all that moss. Where's he at? Where's the fish at? Kelvin slung that water right in my face, right in my mouth. There he is. Peekaboo. Alright. Come here, little turd. That's a little green sunfish. He's back in the water. The water don't taste too good. Not bad. I've had worse. That moss is something else. There we go. There we go, finally. Alright, now my worm's kind of covered in moss still yet because it's kind of hard to get it off there without tearing up the worm. But we'll see what happens. Let me put another worm on there. Maybe. Let me look at this one. Yeah, it don't look very appetizing at all. Ain't much left to it. So let's put us another one on there. Alright, I'm going to toss it right out there and see what happens. Nothing. So it's seeming to be hanging out there by that moss bed. Right out there. That's where they seem to be hanging out. A little nipple. There we go, got him. There we go, we got him. They ain't very big, but they sure are good to test with. And they seem to like mealworms. Get another one. How many does that make? I lost count. Gets above 4, I kind of lose count. I mean, I went to school for 12 years, or to be able to count above 4. Went to school for 12 years. They finally moved me up to 2nd grade. Got a mealworm on there. Let's go catch a big one this time. There we go. There we go. Just sit there and wait for a minute. There he is. They're all about the same size. There's a little bit bigger ones in here. I ain't found nothing big enough to eat or anything like that, but boy, they like to jump out of my hands, though. I can't hang on to them little rascals for nothing. All right. There goes that big old snake again. He's swimming back and forth out here. As long as he leaves me alone, I'm happy. I don't want to grab it, but all right, we got something else that's swimming across out there too. What is that? It looks like kind of like a muskrat swimming out there. Oh well. I don't know where that snake went to. He was heading out towards that muskrat, but he turned around, I guess, 'cause I don't see him nowhere. There goes the snake across there. And the muskrat, or whatever it was, went under. Fish hit the floater. Let me put me another worm on there. That one's kind of missing some of it. All right. There's some pretty big one in there. Let's see if I can get me a big one out of there. Come here, big one. There we go. All right, I got that big one right there. Let's try it and see if it catches a big fish, or a fish at all. Yeah, it's getting to be kind of an interesting day with a muskrat or beaver or whatever it was down there. I never did see him good enough. And a snake. There comes that snake back across again. Guess I'm gonna have to fight with him. Jeez, I'm gonna throw this floater right out there at him. Watch this. Right out there by him. Couldn't get it out that far. we go. He's a little bigger. He's putting up a fight. I hooked him in the belly. Man. Sorry about that, buddy. Be still. Let me get you free here. Yeah, I got you snagged there. Hold on. I got you. Get that out of you. Boy. There he goes flopping around there. Hold on. There you go. Out in the water. Got another. It's 2 in a row. Be still. Be still. I got you. Can't get you out of there. There we go. Still got just a little bit of worm on it. I'm going to try it and see what happens. I just about had one right there. Oh, let's put another worm on there. Seem to be working pretty good. So they would be worth your money to buy these. I think they were $3.50 maybe, probably not even that much. A little over 3. There's 3 something. And you get 24 in a pack. And I've caught how many fish? Who knows? And I ain't used 24 of them up yet. There's another, and that's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row. He's little. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You ain't even as big as that little micro hook, Harley. Get back in that water, boy. Oh my goodness. Some tiny fish in here. Oh, I threw it right on that moss bed. There we go, right there. See what happens right there. Now on that gulp minnow, when I was using it the other day, I was able to catch some small crappie out of here on it. They don't seem to be hitting this worm. These mealworms, all I'm getting is these little brim, which that's fine, dandy too. I got him. I had to just time it right. Had to just time it right and not jerk it too hard. You don't want to jerk it too hard, you pull it away from them. These little fellers, they are fun to catch. That moss just keeps drifting around out there. My problem is I get a little overexcited sometimes whenever they grab it, and I'll jerk it too hard and pull it away from them. You just want to do just a little quick little snap like that right there. That's all you want to do. See there? That quick little snap made him come and get it. He's a little tiny feller. A little bitty tiny feller, and he just popped off on the ground there. Let me get him right quick and hope that snake ain't in there. Come here. All right, get out there. Whew. Dropped it right in that hole. Right there where I keep catching them. That's where they seem to be today. I think I got him. I thought I did. Well, I sure didn't, did I? No, I missed him. Doggone. Little tick turd, I'm fixing to get him. I'm fixing to get him now. He done got me riled up. I got him now. That there ain't so little. I saw him roll out there by it. Oh yeah, he put up a little fight here. Oh, ain't you big? You just think you big. He got a little meat on him. He got a little meat on him. That's a little green sunfish. They can be aggressive, I guarantee you. Turtle out there in my spot now. Get on out of there, turtle. Sometimes my wife wonders why I sit and watch my own videos. Well, the reason is because I see things I didn't see when I was actually there. While I'm looking over here and the camera's seeing over here where I'm not looking, there's things going on there that you don't see. Whenever you play it back, you can play them back 3 or 4 times and you'll still see something new. It's like now I've been here fishing all this time and I never noticed there in the water, you can see that sunset, that cloud, and that sunset on that cloud that's up there in the sky reflecting right there in the water. I hadn't even paid no attention to that even, you know. That's God's nature, beauty that he created, his paintbrush at work. Missed another one. Well, I'm missing them now. There goes that muskrat or whatever it is down there back across the water. There we go, good spot. There we go, I got that little feller. I got that little feller. Come on here, little feller. And he is a little feller. He's a little tiny one like that one a while ago. All right, be still. Back in the water. Back in the water. I'm gonna toss it right over here by this bank. Yes. I saw him moving around over there. Or saw one moving around. I tossed it right where he was at. And he hit it and let go of it. And I brought it back up a little ways and he come and grabbed it again, or another one did. Anyway, he ain't real big, but he's a fish. And so that counts. Any fish counts whenever you're catching or trying out a bait. They all count. Don't you count, buddy. Get that hook out of you. I see it now. I see it now. It's right there. Alright, we're getting it now. You got it all up in your face there. We'll get it out of you. Little hooks are hard to see, especially when it's getting dark. But I got it out of him. He's back out in the water. He's gonna have fun. Alright. They're still over there moving around. Let's just go catch another one over there. Put it right there in them. Put it right there in it. And there it goes. Just tossed it right to him and he gets it and he's littler than that other one. He's littler than the other ones. Man. They are are tiny. All right, we got time for one more worm. Street lights are on. Street lights on. Mosquitoes ain't bad yet. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Well, they might have got wise to me. Think. Oh, that one didn't. He's a little bigger. He's a little bit bigger. He's just a little bit bigger. It's not bad. Little green sunfish. Ow, he pinned me too. Little stink. Pinned my finger. That pinned that finger. See that blood on that finger? Little tick turd. Alright, let's go back out there. They're all over this pond. They like around the banks, and they like those moss beds. And that right there, he likes mealworms. Another green sunfish. Another green sunfish. Now, those green sunfish are more aggressive than a bluegill. They will flop out of your hand. But they will grab it, and I mean grab it quick. So, you have to be ready for them. Back this way just a little bit, right about there. Ooh! I got a pretty good one this time. Oh, he's flopping. He's flopping. How much you want to bet that's either a little bass or something, maybe? Nope. Nope. It's a pretty good size. Pretty good size green sunfish. That's a good sized green sunfish right there. Well, they got a lot of meat to them to be so little. I mean, he's not too bad. But man, look how thick he is. Look at that. How thick that fish is. If it gets to be some length to them, they might be eating size. All right. He got that worm. It ain't dark yet. Clouds are still purple on the horizon from the sun. That means I can catch one more. That means I can catch one more at least. You don't think I can catch another one? Think I can catch another one? It's like them green sunfish, the bigger ones started hitting right here at dark. I bet it'd be fun to get into some of them. It's pan size. I bet you they could put up a fight you wouldn't believe. I said, like I always say, the brim are the chihuahuas of the fish world. They think they're a monster bass. That's what they think they are. But they ain't. But they sure are fun. They sure are fun. Here comes the skeeters. Oh, he got off. All right, let me get that back in here and Get one more. Skeeters are coming. I see them. See swarms of them coming at me. They out to get me. They ain't gonna get me yet. I got one more fish in me. I got one more fish in me. Got one more. Come on, one more fish. Come on, one more. Bedtime snack right there for you. Come and get it. There we go. There we go. Another green sunfish. And he got the mealworm. He got to go back in the water. And I get to go home now. Because it's getting too dark. Skeeter done bit me on the arm. And there's that beaver or whatever it is, muskrat, whatever it is, swimming back across down there again. All right, let me pick up my mealworms and my trash here. You never want to leave your trash by the ditch. Somebody else has, and there, and there's a whole pile of beer cans up here, right by the no dumping sign. All right, we're going to the house. So the mealworms work. They do work. I caught a bunch of little fish, and at first I thought they wasn't going to work that well, but they started kicking it in gear and started hitting it, and then it might have just been the fish themselves. But there's the mealworms right there, and it is. Oh, I got it upside down. Turn that around. All right, Uncle Josh, mealworms. Created, or great, I'm reading it backwards here. Great for panfish, trout, and ice cream. No, what's that say? Had that in my way. Let me get that out of the way. I don't think it'd be great for ice cream. Great for ice fishing. Well, we may try ice fishing next time and see how many ice cubes we can get hooked. Nah. I think that means cutting a hole in the ice and fishing. Well, it ain't cold enough here for that yet. But anyway, and I don't think it'll get that cold here in Arkansas. All right, ice fishing. That's like fly fishing. What do you use for bait to catch fly with? Anyway, y'all keep watching. This is Lewis, Freeman and Basson.